Good morning, everyone. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday, everyone. Let me just move this across a little bit. There we go. All right, we're on. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome back, everyone. Gold with the big sell-off here. Beat go crazy. Nice. Good morning, guys. Good afternoon. Good morning. What's going on, everyone? Happy Monday, everyone. Let me just bring you guys over here. Make sure you guys can hear and see me all good. All right, we seem to be on. Let's have a look. How's everyone's weekend? Everyone had some good time off the charts. Took a break from the markets because we are clearly right back. Yeah. Crazy, Sean. Audio and video good, awesome. Thank you, Bruno. Welcome back, everyone. If any of you guys are new here, welcome. My name is Aaron, also known as Aaron Trades. Been trading for the past 8 years. Mainly focus on gold futures here in the European session. So, yeah, crazy sell-off here this morning, guys. I did take a pre-London short just on this little 5-minute pullback to come down and grab some 30-minute lows. I just took this little short here. But what a sell-off. Look at this on gold. Shorts at 4:35 a.m. London time. You know, we got gold down big here. Big already. Already from market open. You can see you kind of gap down. Pulled back up. Yeah, we got gold down 4,370 ticks already on a Monday morning. So I think it's going to be a good week. I think it's going to be a good and very active week. Now, these ranges are extremely big here, guys. Very big. You know, in this one 30-minute candle, you got gold selling off 1,270 ticks. Well, at 1 micro, the smallest size we can trade here, at 1 micro, that's a $1,200 trade. Like, that's huge. So be aware these ranges are very big here, guys. Yes, it could be exciting. We can make money fast, but again, you got to look at the other side of that as well. Before we do anything, guys, let's have a look at the news. Let's see what we got coming up this week. What do we have? What we had overnight? We had a lot of news over the weekend with Trump. Trump peace through strength, to put it mildly. Peace through strength. What's this? Peace through strength, to put it mildly. That's what Trump posted about 3+ hours ago. Peace through strength, to put it mildly. What else do we have here? What have we got going on? We have US dollar poised for a rally as escalating Middle East conflict spurs haven demand. In terms of scheduled news this week, what do we have? We have nothing on the calendar today, but that's just in terms of actual scheduled news. Tuesday, we have flash manufacturing PMI, 1:45 London time. And then there's nothing really in terms of actual scheduled news for the rest of the week. There's nothing too much on the cards. But as we know, scheduled news versus Trump putting out a tweet are two very different things. Two very different things. Good morning, guys. It's crazy. Yeah, insane. Absolutely insane drop here on gold. You guys who are trading Asia today, do you guys get any shorts in Asia? You guys get any trades in Asia? We'll look at gold, guys. We'll look at silver. We'll have a look at NQ as well. We'll have a look at all these markets this morning, break it down for the week, see if we get any trades here in London. I mean, it's nice. I am watching gold to potentially find some support down here. It's tough to want to buy it this low, but this is a bit of a morning star play shaping up. I was short this current hour for price to come down and re-grab these hourly lows. So now that you've re-grabbed these hourly lows, is there potential for a bit of a pullback? Yeah, possibly. It's going to be tough because, like I say, gold's already sold off so much. And even at the smaller size, these ranges are big. So we'll see if we can take it. But you understand it is risky. Time to go long. Got wicked out my short, hit my personal day loss limit. Yeah, these ranges are huge, man. These ranges are huge. But, I mean, good job on actually having a personal day loss limit. Most people don't even have personal day loss limit, so good job. Let's adjust these levels here, guys, because these levels are like clearly just completely out of the way. So what do we have down here? Let's do some levels and we'll do a bit of top-down analysis. We have $4,000, which is crazy, but we're not far away from that at all. We have 4,100. We're filling these like 1,000-tick ranges just so quick, which is crazy. I used to put these levels on my charts and they would, you know, these levels would hold for the whole entire month, if not a few months. Whereas we're adjusting these levels almost every other day, which is insane. So let's do some top-down here on gold. Let's have a look, guys. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of all these levels. Do some fresh analysis here. I wanted a short, but there was no good risk management. Yeah, I can understand what you're saying. It is a crazy, crazy move. So look at this, guys. This is insane. A very similar pattern here happened in May 25, where you can see you had this big run up, pulled back, retested, and then came down for a whole new low. Like if we look at this and we compare it to this, look at this. You came up, created a high, pulled back, couldn't quite create a new high, and ended up having a huge sell-off. Now, we did speak about price coming down into the lows of the 2nd of February, depending on which way CPI broke out, and FOMC last week. We said that this was the huge range that gold had been in. If we broke back below, there's a high chance you're going to come and tag these lows from the 2nd of February. Well, you've done that. Unfortunately, I didn't get a swing trade on this, but look at this daily time frame here, guys. Look at this daily time frame. It's like this whole entire day and week's already played out here on gold. We've opened and we're down 4,000 ticks. We just tagged 4,100 and instantly rejected, now back above 4,200. So in terms of, is this the final trading week of March? I believe it is. Let's have a look. What we're on the 23rd. I can't get my calendar up here. Is this the last trading week of March? I assume it is. Yeah, we've got 2 days. 2 days next week, Monday and Tuesday next week. But we're almost close to the final. Look at this. Look at this monthly candle. Came up, tagged the high. Just insane sell-off here on gold. So yeah, it's got. So we got gold having a decent sell-off here. But with that being said, look at where we're coming into. We're coming into huge support levels. Massive support. Lots of accumulation from here from October. Broke above. Big support. Big push higher. So there is massive daily support here on gold. Now, does that mean I just want to buy gold straight away? I mean, it's tough for me to want to buy gold when it's sold off this much. But yeah, the smartest trade is, of course, to go short here today. But again, if we were selling gold, where would we want to be short? Well, I'd want to be short back up at this resistance, or, you'd be short back up at this resistance, because in the most simplest of terms, what's this? It's just a breakout retesting level. Same here again. Broke out, retested. Well, where's the next level from there? It would be all the way back up here around 4,300. So if I wanted to get a decent short here on gold, I'd want to be a seller at least around 4,300. Well, we're pretty far away from that. So could I potentially see a risky, and it is of course risky, but a buy up into that support before potentially getting short? I think it's looking like to be the only trade we're probably going to see here for London. I can see London either creating a bit of a range or having a nice pullback here on gold. This hourly time frame. This is shaping up to be a pretty nice hourly morning star play. You rejected, you came down, you've just hit previous hourly lows. So depending on how this current hour closes here on gold, which we're going to get in 16 minutes, there could be some longs. I'm not opposed to longs here on gold, but I am understanding that it is, of course, very risky. So if I take some longs here, I'm going to risk some of the short that I got down here pre-London. If you haven't taken anything today, guys, be very careful taking these buys. Don't just take buys just because I take buys. Follow your guys' plan. Gold is obviously down a lot. So let's see what we get. I got beautiful shorts on silver. I tagged you on X. I thought you just said you tagged me on it and just put a little kiss because it wasn't in capitals. I was a bit upset there, man. Let me have a look. Let's have a look. At first, I read that as you sent me over an X. Let me see here, man. Do you tag myself? Topstep and London Open. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, nice. Cool. Look at this. Cool. Nice 2 trades. Look at this. Amazing. 400 ticks on gold. Look at that. Yes, that was it. There. That was what I was saying. That was a great short. That was a really nice short, man. All thanks to this guy. All thanks to you, man. That's your work. That's a fantastic short. That's that evening star play. Perfect evening star at a nice breakout level with downside targets. That right there is beautiful. Great, great, great short. And who cares that it ended up selling off all this much? You got your piece. That's all that matters. And that's 400 ticks from there to there. 400 ticks. Great short there, man. Great, great, great short. Oh, short on silver. Nice. Waited 3 hours for this trade. Look at this. People kicking off on Friday, wanting me to take trades for the sake of taking trades. This is why patience pays. I could wait all day for my trade. Look at this. Wait 3 hours. Finally saw a quarter 1 to 11 risk to reward. 1,504 combines, 2,200 XFAs after requesting a max payout on Thursday last week. Thank you, Aaron, for your daily streams. A lot of my patience comes from watching you. Now that right there is absolutely fantastic, man. Absolutely incredible. And a beautiful short as well. Nice evening style play. What time frame is that? 5 minute. Oh, look at that. 2,285 on a 50k account. Phenomenal work, man. Absolute phenomenal work. Phenomenal work. Nice one. This is nice, though. This is nice. This is what I want to see here on gold. I'm not going to chase it straight away because if I was buying gold, you know, I'd want to be buying on the lower time frame as it starts to wick above these hourly highs. But let's see how we close around here. This is what we want to see here on gold. We're going to get a 30-minute fake out, which is also an hourly morning star play. Load up max contracts button. Yeah. Hey, Aaron, the trade you took earlier, were you hesitant because the new 30-minute didn't have a top wick? If you mean this one, man, I wasn't necessarily hesitant. This 30-minute didn't have much of a top wick, and because it didn't, I just got out of my shorts very quick. Where? Right at the previous hourly lows, because I was anticipating that this current hour could wick these hourly lows and start to get back above. So the fact that it didn't have much of a top wick here, it just meant I just managed more aggressively. And I was just, you know, playing it down into like this range here, which was like 600 or something ticks. Like 1 micro. It's just insane. Absolutely insane. NQ looks like a bear flag. Yep, we'll look at NQ. I really want to keep an eye here on gold. 15-minute. I don't watch the 15-minute too much, but it's a nice recovery there. If we get a pullback, there's some nice long shaping up here on gold. Really, really nice long shaping up. I want it to give us an entry though. I really want to see this Audi candle hold. Next hour will probably look something like this. We'll come down, we'll retest that 4,200 level, and then we'll see if we can get these longs. The thing is with trading gold here, guys, if I do take buys, one, I'm not going to hold all the way up into this support because I know it's a against the trend trade, and I'm also going to be open to managing risk much more aggressively because the smart trade right now is going short. But like I say, if I want to go short on gold, well, I'm not selling from this area. I'm going to sell from all the way back up here. Therefore, the only trade I can see here for London is potential pullback longs. Yeah, that's the it will have to be a very refined 5-minute trade because yeah, I have to get a good liquidity entry. Otherwise, if I buy from here, yeah, like the stops are just insane. Like these stops are huge. Like there's 1,000 ticks. 1,000 takes 1 micro, $1,000. Like I'm not willing to risk anywhere near that. So I have to see a very either refined entry, which is going to be tough, like this, or very quick risk management. Very, very, very quick risk management. The short here I took pre-London was actually just shorting as price was breaking lower. I just got in with the momentum, and it got out like somewhere around these lows for a quick scalp. But let's see. Let's see. I do believe gold's going to give us a pullback at the hourly open, so let's see. How can we trade gold more than silver? Just preference. I honestly haven't really looked into silver until this year. So I'm just more confident with trading gold because I've traded it for long and I've been watching it for a much longer time. But don't get me wrong, silver has great trades as well. I actually think silver gave nicer shorts last week than gold. I actually stupidly missed a swing short here on silver on my personal. This would have been a great swing short down into these lows. Unfortunately, I did miss that. But I don't really have a preference, to be honest, man. I just, to be honest, I kind of forget to look at silver when I'm trading on my own because I'm so used to just trading gold. And just gold gives me that nice of opportunities. But They're both move very nice, very very nice. Silver does move a lot bigger as well, a lot bigger. Let's have a look at NQ here, guys. You guys looking at NQ? What do we have? So we have all-time highs back up here at 26,800. We do have some very 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 big support here on NQ. Now the thing to watch here on NQ is if we break this support, things could get pretty ugly. Things could get pretty ugly here on NQ. We could come down for some big sell-offs, maybe back down to, you know, even 22,000. But with that being said, this is a big make or break level right now. Regardless of what could happen, what we should more so be looking at is this is huge support. And even if, you know, you see these markets break these support levels, you can have initial bounces from here. So even if NQ was going to break this support and sell off down into 22,000 or whatever, I would still say you'll probably get a little bit of a bounce before doing that. And for intraday trading, that's what I would be looking at. So there could be potential longs on NQ if we drop down to low time frame. Have a look at what's going on. What have we done here? Had a bit of a gap down here, pulled back, ranged, tied some highs, had a bit of a sell-off. So, I mean, you may get a little bit of a pullback. It's not the cleanest of ranges. I do think gold's looking much nicer. But you may get a little bit of a pullback here on NQ. How high? And maybe previous hourly highs. I'm not really too sure. It's not the cleanest right now. You have a bit of a trend line coming down. We could maybe manipulate that a little bit more. We saw that a few times last week. Oh, look at that. How does this one held perfectly? Look at this. Held perfectly, this one. Retail's making bank on that trend. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. Sold off. Crazy. So, potential pullback longs on NQ. Remember on NQ, selling NQ, you're at that big daily support now. At that big daily support, there's potential for longs. Potential for longs. I do think gold's looking much nicer here, guys. Wild markets, yeah, crazy markets. Crazy markets. Do you trade Bitcoin as well, or only metals? I personally only trade metals, but I do invest a little bit of money into Bitcoin. But I don't day trade Bitcoin. But if you guys are looking at, you know, you want me to do some day trading analysis, we can absolutely do that as well. Just because I don't trade it doesn't mean you can't we can't look at it. So even if I don't trade it, it's something you guys are looking at, you know, absolutely send it over. I'll give you a very neutral perspective. A very neutral perspective. Hi Aaron, how are you? Hey man, I'm good, thank you. Appreciate you tuning in. Hope you're doing well. Do you have a mentorship that I can join? Yes, I do. It's pinned on X if you want to check it out. If you want to check it out, there's a link right there. Speaking of which, I posted this morning. I don't know if Tom's here right now. I think Tom's busy right now. He wasn't joining in because he's done for the day. But this was Tom this morning. This is one of my students, Tom. This morning is up $5,300 US. And I'm actually doing I think I spoke about this Friday, but I'm doing an interview this weekend. That's not good. Hey there, guys. Sorry guys, the camera just decided to just fly off the table for absolutely no reason. Let me just fix this. For absolutely no reason, the camera just decided just to go, I don't know, I'm off. That was weird. That was Tom, talking about Tom. Where are we? All right, there we go. That was weird. There we go. Well, this is nice here on gold, guys. We've got hourly close in 7 minutes. But yes, what I was saying before my camera went for a walk is I have Tom here, one of my students that I'm doing an interview with that I will post this weekend. And the reason I'm doing this with Tom, not just because he's up $5,300 US today on his XFAs, is because Tom's gone from, in December, having a complete mental breakdown from trading to 8 payouts in the last 2 months, which is insane. So yes, Tom is one of the students in the mentorship, which you can, if you do want to check out, yeah, it's there on X. But I will do the interview with Tom and post it this weekend. It was just phenomenal to break it down with Tom, because like I say, it's not just the fact that he's had the payouts, it's the fact that Tom in December was in an extremely dark place from trading. You know, mentally giving up, mentally fatigued, burnt out, and then the last 2 months he's completely changed it around. So I do a sit down with Tom to go through everything that helped him. So maybe you guys who are in that place can massively learn from it. So I'll post that on my YouTube this week, because like I always say to you guys, trading can take you to very dark places, but there's ways to overcome it. Trading's taken me to very dark places, and it can take a lot of you guys to very dark places, but you can absolutely overcome it. Yes, he is. Yeah. Tom's a full-time trader now. Yep. Full-time trader, which is phenomenal. So we got gold squeezing down here, guys. What I'm seeing is I want to see if gold can hold a bit of an inverse head and shoulders here to see if we can get longs up into this double top as long as it hasn't been grabbed on currency. Yeah, well done, Tom. Yeah, amazing, Tom. That's the thing, Tom. Okay, like I say, I'll show you guys, Tom, because we had Jason on Friday saying what he wants about me, but Tom is one of many, and I will do many more of them as well. Tom is one of many. But like I say, look at this. Tom is up $5,300 here on his XFAs this morning, on a Monday morning. $5,000 US. Well, it's more than he used to make in a 9-to-5 job in a whole entire month. Get Jason on for an interview. Natural gas. Yeah, we can have a look. I really want to keep an eye on this gold chart here for a second, guys. One thing to note is we did just wick out previous 30-minute highs. But you haven't quite come to... I do believe we'll probably come to hourly highs on the next open. So I want to see this next open on gold, create a bit of a bottom wick, and then see if we can get long. If we open with the top wick, then maybe there's potential to short. So how this next candle opens here in 3 minutes on this hourly time frame is going to be very, very, very important. Oh, where have I just gone? There we go. What I mean by that is, just to show you guys quickly, what I mean by that is, if this hourly closes like this, I'm anticipating a bit of a morning star. But if this next hour opens and the candle opens and instantly pushes down, I'm going to look to buy, anticipating we're going to do something like this. Okay? If this hourly opens and instantly pushes up, then maybe that's the top wick, and then maybe we get involved with the shorts. And that's probably my preferred trade. But how this hourly candle opens, if it opens down or it opens up, it's going to decide where I look to take my trade. So this hourly open in 2 minutes is very, very, very important here, guys. I would prefer to see this hourly open and come down to create a bottom wick to take advantage of a bit of an hourly morning star play for just a bit of a pullback here on gold. But again, what I would prefer, what the market's going to do, are two very different things. Who cares? We'll just see how it opens and stay very reactive. Very, very reactive. Yeah, epic. Well done, Tom. Yeah, incredible. Yep, incredible, Tom. Yep, fantastic. Aaron, is Topstep legal in the EU? Yes, of course, man. Yeah, absolutely. I'm here in Europe right now, man. Yep. You can see Topstep's eligible countries on the website as well. But yes, it's absolutely. What program do you think is better to buy from Topstep? Whichever you prefer, man. You can start from the 50s. Again, I've had great payouts from 50s. You can see here as well. Where was I? Mika, who's in the chat, again, is on a 50k combine, just taking $2,200 on a single trade. So start small. Even start on a practice account if you want to. Start on a practice, follow along with me here, start to build your own trading plan. Start small. I trade hundreds, but again, I've traded 50s for a long time and ran them up very well. Very, very, very well. Just curious, how long got 1 minute here, guys. 1 minute till London Open. Just curious, how many accounts did it take you to get your first payout? I unfortunately didn't start from trading on Topstep. I traded on different FX firms. I lost a lot of them, but the process to get funded on them was extremely difficult compared to trading here on Topstep. But I spent a lot of money. A lot of money. I lost personal accounts, lost challenges, combines, funded accounts. Plenty, man, plenty. Like I say, my first 2 years in trading was complete failure. Complete failure. Let's see how this is going to open here on gold, guys. We got 30 seconds here. This is a bit of an inverse head and shoulders play. Remember, like I say, guys, gold ranges are very big, so don't just follow along for the sake of following along and just copying. I'm up $600, and I'm happy to risk some of that to see if I can catch a little bit more here with you guys. But don't just take it for the sake of taking it, guys. I'm at the point where I'm going to get multiple accounts from multiple firms and just hedge funded accounts. How do you even have an edge anymore? I can't tell if that's a genuine question or not, man. Alright, let's see. London Open here, guys. Open with a bit of a top wick. I don't want to short though, because look at this inverse head and shoulders play. I want to see a bottom wick so I can buy. Send in my info. We may just squeeze this double top here. I was hoping for a quick bottom wick so we get long. How much is this? Still 150 tick range. Like, these ranges are huge, guys. Absolutely huge. Did the currency grab the double top? Let me have a quick look. Oh, it's kind of gone. I'm going to see if we can quickly jump in this, but yeah, currency did actually grab the double top. So this hourly, remember what we just said, guys, this hourly is opening with a top wick. So above these highs, there's potential for shorts. Yeah, this should absolutely be a combine play. You guys are trading these ranges here in London after we're already down so much. Yeah, just play around with the combine today. Don't go too crazy on XFA today, guys. Not right now, anyway. You know, you'll get the next big move on gold, but you'll likely create range for a while. How do you have a timer next to the price? If you come down here to settings on the bottom right, you can see countdown to bar close. Countdown to bar close. Yeah, it has shown. Candles have been just ripping without much of an entry a lot of the time. Yeah, like, same as my shorts here. I wanted to get short on the top wick, but it opened and squeezed down, so I just followed it. Kind of like here. Yeah, 1,000 tick range works for me as well, man. 100%. I took the 30-minute evening star at 4:30 London time. Was that valid? No, look, that was a great trade, man. Yes, that was a perfect trade. That short right there, man, was fantastic. That was the nicest short so far this morning. That was an absolute great short, man. An absolute great short. Again, you wouldn't hold down this much, but even if you took it down into these lows here, maybe down into 4,300, like, I mean, if you took it from the evening star, then you would be in from here, right? So if you took it down into there, how many ticks is that? That's, yeah, it's a 500 tick trade. Yeah, it's a absolutely valid trade. Absolutely valid trade, man. 100%. Maybe some longs here on the next 5 minute here, guys. Bottom wick on this next 5. I want to see if we can buy up into this resistance. You have previous hourly highs, which look pretty nice here, but there's not much of a bottom wick on this current hourly. I would have got short if we hit the hourly highs, but we haven't yet. We haven't yet. Let's have a look, guys. Let's have a look. Have you taken any trades on MCL? No, I personally, I'm not a huge fan of trading crude. I know some of the guys love it. For me personally, day trading crude, I really find it hard to trade. But again, like I say, if you want me to break it down and you know you have some analysis, we can absolutely have a look. We can absolutely have a look. Could you give some examples of clear targets and bad ones? Yes. That short pre-London, where was it? The short pre-London that Luke was talking about, that was an example of fantastic targets. Absolutely fantastic targets. Why? Because you have a big support level here. What do we know people love to do at this big support is they try and buy, sorry, not sell. People try and buy off the support, risk off the lowest point. But what do we know gold absolutely loves to do before a potential move higher? It loves to come down and grab the lows. So if this was a true move higher, we would have grabbed the lows. The fact that we didn't grab the lows, that becomes the level that we want to actually short down into. So this is an example of clear targets. If price did grab this low, then this wouldn't be a target. How much have I made this month? This month I have only taken I've only taken one payout this month. I've only taken one payout. Where are we? I want to see if we're going to get a potential short from above these previous hourly highs, guys. And the nice thing about if we get short above these highs, we're following this big sell-off, which I'm much more comfortable to do. So if we wick these highs, I would like to see potential shorts from up here. Gold's shaping up quite nice here for London. Yeah, I've taken out, I took out one payout this month, 3,000. Well, after split 2,700. So I only taken one payout. Took 1, 2, in January, 1, 2, 3 in January, 1, 2, 3 in February, 1 here in March. I wasn't really trading, you know, much of last week because it was my birthday and I was away. So I could probably squeeze out another payout for the month, but I don't know if I'm going to. We'll see. That's just from Topstep, not including my personal as well. Hoping I can get my first payout next few. Yeah, absolutely, man, absolutely. Here he is. Here's Tom in the chat. We were just talking about you before, man. Tom in the chat. We were just talking about you, man. All good, I hope. No, we were absolutely roasting you, man. We were absolutely roasting how many accounts you keep blowing. I'm joking, yeah. No, I shared your I just shared your post on X-Man, so we were just talking about that. Tom's already made more back than all of us. Jesus, man. Yeah, can we get some signals from Tom actually? Tom's the one that's up 5,300 right now. Trade for freedom, yes. Your shorts today, Tom. Was that that one, right? That evening star, right? You took this move down, pre-London. Quite a few of you guys did take that pre-London. Yeah, nice. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that was a really good short. 5 a.m. London time. It was such a nice short. Oh, I kind of want to see something from here on gold. We're very close to them hourly highs, guys. There is potential shorts. There's not much of a bottom wick on this hourly. If we look at this hourly time frame, there's not much of a bottom wick. So there's a high chance that gold might be doing something like this. If I can show you guys this. There's a chance gold might be doing something like this. This is what I'm anticipating. So I would like to get short above these highs. That's what I'm anticipating here on gold. Re-entry at 6 on another account. Yeah, this one. Yep. It's just a huge short. So much volume, man. So much volume. Pre-London with the play here. We haven't had a look at silver much, guys, just because I do really like the way gold's shaping up. Silver already catching a bit of a bounce here as well. Hourly morning star play closed bullish, already above the previous high, so you may find some resistance on silver around 65. I am expecting a bit of just a bit of a range here in London, just because you have sold off so much. But again, with that being said, these ranges are very big, so there's nothing wrong with a range play here. When the ranges are this big, we can absolutely play the range. How do I get rid of that drawing? There we go. There we go. All right, we're above these hourly highs, so let's see if there is a potential short from up here. I want to see a nice reversal sign to see a good stop. Hourly trend line from 4,700 may come into play. Yeah, that's my only concern. This VWAP is very far away. That's what I was thinking. That's why. Could you get all the way up there? I think, yeah, you probably could get all the way back up to VWAP. I would be surprised if we do it from here. I think if we're going to get to VWAP, we may come down and tag these lows one more time and then maybe get back up. So I'm just trying to see if we can take advantage of this move down. But let's see. Like I say, guys, these ranges are very big, so be careful. Well, say if we shorted above just at the high, what we're risking about $200. Ranges are so big here on gold. Hey, what's up, Aaron? Hey, man. Where are you traveling right now? I'm in Spain at the minute, man. I'm in Spain right now. Yeah, Spain's cool. I like it. Been here for quite a while. I would like to visit a new country in Europe soon. It's just very difficult with our W. I would like to see some new countries soon. I can't wait for European summer. I'm gonna go see some cool places. Go back to Switzerland. Go see some other cool countries. I was in Finland last week, but yeah, here in Spain. So I'm not gonna short this right away here on gold, guys. Yeah, I would have liked to get low, and they just it kind of did what the opposite of what I said. I wanted gold to come down for a bottom wick so we can get long. Well, this hourly's opened and just pushed up, so it's kind of hard to want to chase this. I want to see some resistance for shorts. Oh. I did post I posted the Finland vlog. If you guys haven't seen, I did post the vlog of Finland from last week as well. I posted that yesterday. If you guys haven't seen it, it's worth a watch. Well, I think it's worth a watch. You might not. Yeah, still Southern Spain, man. Yep. Ahead and back up to probably Barcelona area soonish. Maybe potential short here on gold. I'm watching this closely, guys. 15 close coming in as well. Jose, is Jose here? Jose in the chat? Where's Jose? Don't know if he's here. But yeah, we're heading back up to Barcelona soon. So if any of you guys are around Barcelona, yeah, maybe we'll do a little meetup or something. If you guys are, just drop me a message on Instagram. We can do a meetup or something. Let's see, 15-minute. Yeah, tagging highs. To me, this looks like this 15 wants to come for a squeeze lower. Let me see. Let's see if there's a potential short here on gold, guys. Maybe a fake out. Like I say, in just these small move from here to here, you know, this is it's a $500 trade just from here to here. So if you're on the wrong side of this market, you can get squeezed out fast. I'm trying not to be too picky with my entry, but also I don't want to get caught on the wrong side of this range just for the sake of taking a trade. But I do like the way London is shaping here. Let's have a look. Silver's also squeezing higher. NQ longs, not really doing too much. Like I said, I do like NQ to pull back up into previous hourly highs, kind of same as gold. NQ not really doing too much though. You had a nice little bounce here. Yeah, I think you'll probably see NQ come up and squeeze a little bit higher. So you may have some NQ longs. Gold, goldy. Let's see. Any retreats in the works? Trying to meet one person? Nice. Yeah, there'll definitely be a trading retreat towards the end of the year, man, for sure. Absolutely. Once I get set back up in Australia again, yeah, I will do one for sure, 100%. We'll try and do a retreat towards the end of the year, maybe September, October, November time, maybe. I'll try and get something sorted. Absolutely. If we wick out these previous 5 highs and hold some resistance, I'm gonna look for a short. If we keep breaking above the previous highs, then I'll wait. Tom invites the combines, nice. Alright, so we're above these previous highs. This, if I was going to get short anyway, it would be above here. So let's see if we can wick back down below. If this 5-minute closes above, not that I trade it much, but that's going to be a strong 15-minute closure. Which again, like I say, I would have liked to have gotten long here. But the only way I was going to catch a long is if the hourly just gave me just a little bit of a bottom wick. But it just opened and just squeezed, which is fine. There is the potential this hourly can still come right back down. Look how bearish we've been. Before this was a huge wick rejection, guess what? It was one big massive bullish candle. But as soon as it hit this resistance, it sold off. So, trying to see if we can do something similar. Bought on the previous 5 on a combine before it grabbed the previous hourly high. Nice. Like this one here, man. Buying up into the highs. This one. I was very tempted as well, to be honest. Like there. 250 ticks. Like, man, these ranges are crazy. If you guys maybe have like recently got funded, or you know, you're doing very well on a combine, I honestly, guys, would trade a separate account today. It's only Monday morning, but these ranges are huge, guys. If you've had a great month in March, you know, don't ruin your month in March by taking trades today. By taking trades right here anyway. I think there's going to be good trades today, but in terms of right here on gold, you know, look how much we've already sold off today. Like, we've had a huge sell-off here today, and these ranges are massive. I'm not saying we can't trade, but we just need to be a little bit careful. A little bit careful. If you're getting short here, what's the risk? Yes, it's $400. The risk is just way too big for me here. Risk is too big to short. The risk to buy is also too big. Yeah, love that. Look at that. We got Sean here. Thursday had a crazy sell-off, and I didn't catch it, but didn't rush into the markets. Then caught 2 nice moves on Friday. Exactly, man. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. That's why our style of trading pays so well. It's like, it might not give you multiple trades every single 5 minutes, but it'll absolutely give you quality over quantity, which is what stacks up the payouts here. This is what stacks up the payouts. Look at this hourly. Straight back higher here. Goldie not giving us an entry here this morning. I would have wanted to buy. I also would have been open to selling, but we literally opened and just ripped. Open and just ripped. Did silver give a bottom wick on the hourly? Not really. Silver back at that view app though. Silver back at the view app. Gold 15. Very bullish. Very, very bullish. Silver bullish. Tough market, tough market. Very rarely do we see this hourly on gold. Open and just rip up no bottom wick. I don't see it very often these Morningstar plays. Morningstar play, you see the tag lows, close bullish, next hourly comes down and then it squeezes back high. But today just open and just same with the same with you guys who took the evening star play short here. It's basically the same thing, but it's the highs. You tagged the highs, held resistance, you got that nice top wick. Well, there was your great sell. But this current hourly just didn't give much of a bottom wick. Minute could still find some resistance above these highs here, guys. It's tempting for a short. Gold's tempting me for a short here. Tempting me for a short, but it is moving like crazy. Crazy, crazy. Let me see here. The reason I'm not selling this guy, look at that 15 just closed. Very bullish. 15 coming straight back lower. Did wick the highs though. I'm watching this 30-minute for a potential closure back below this previous 30-minute high. Where's the currency chart at? Let me just have a look at my 5-minute on the currency. I mean, this 5-minute breaks down. There's potential. There is potential. Yeah, well, definitely try and do a retreat towards. Yeah, I'd like to do it in September time. Maybe even in Thailand or something would be pretty cool. Nasdaq 4-hour took the lows. Signal for longs, yeah. Nasdaq longs look great. If you guys trade Nasdaq, I like NQ longs. NQ longs look really nice. You're at huge daily support. Huge daily support. I wouldn't look for a huge long, but just a bit of a bounce. Yeah, I like NQ longs. Yep. To me, it's looking pretty nice. There was a nice buy here up into previous hourly highs, kind of similar as gold, buying up into these hourly highs. Gold is having, this is kind of what I want to see here on gold, guys. So if we now get a bit of a pullback, as long as we hold below these previous hourly highs, this is where I would like to short. So there is the potential here now. So this is where I want to get short above these hourly highs. We've broken above it. We break straight back below, quick pullback. See if we can short gold to come down into sub lows back down here around 41.80-ish. So this is kind of what we want to see. Nice 30-minute wick rejection there as well. That's kind of what I want to see here on Goldie. How big are the stops going to be? Stops are still like, one micro, $250. It's still potentially get like a nice 1 to 2, 1 to 3 maybe. Are we almost coming back down for that hourly bottom wick? Almost. Let me just set an alert here on the currency just in case it does hit. 1 minute till this 5 minutes going to close. The 5-minute close like this, guys, are going to short the next 5. Let's see. Thailand, I'll be there. Nice. Yep. Some trading and some Muay Thai. Yeah, that'd be amazing. That'd be amazing. Muay Thai in the morning, trading in the afternoon. Yep, that'd be fantastic. Beach, good food, 100%. I'm out of the long. Yeah, nice. Do you take a break even, man? Take a break even along. Look at this 5. This is what we want to see. The market's showing me resistance is being formed above these hourly highs. Great. Now I can short on a quick pullback in 30 seconds. So next 5-minute quick top wick and I'm going to get short. Yeah, good break even, man. Good break even. Pre-run sleeping bags. Got 10 seconds here, guys. 10 seconds. Owlie's gone again. Owlie's gone from being very bullish. The reason I don't want to chase it is now working all the way right back down below. It's what Goldie absolutely loves to do. So above them previous Owlie highs is where we want to get short. All right, let's see. Quick pullback. Let's see if I can get a short one here on Goldie. Risk about 250. What would it be? 300 is my max. These ranges are huge. Huge, huge, huge. Let me see if we can squeeze this down to this sort of inverse head and shoulders play. I will manage aggressively just because these ranges are very, very, very big. I want it. Yes, definitely, Bruno. Definitely. If you find any places, man, absolutely let me know. I will manage risk around the Owlie open. To be honest, my hard stop is here, but I'm really looking around like somewhere here. Any closure back above this level, I would cut this like maybe $150 loss max. I want to see gold hold below this liquidity level to squeeze lower. So yeah, I might have a hard stop here around 300, but my risk will be any closure back above here for like 130. 130 to see if we can squeeze this down for like a $500 short. And I will manage risk around the open of this Owlie. This Owlie starts to flip bearish, then I can potentially manage. Let's see, Goldie. See if the patience is going to pay here. And then, you know, what happens down below here, we'll see. You know, I kind of want to see if gold's going to hold a bit of a, you know, left shoulder head, come down for that deeper right shoulder, before then maybe getting long. That's what's going to be interesting here. How to identify best zone for gold swing long entries for longer term swings. I wouldn't necessarily just say like swing long entries. I would just say in terms of like swing entries in general. To me, it's all based off the daily time frame and these daily liquidity levels. You know, for example, a great swing short here on gold was, if you were here last week, we spoke about price coming down to these lows down here from the 2nd of February once we actually broke out of this annoying little range. So once you actually broke bearish here on the 18th, which was last Wednesday, was it last Wednesday? Yeah, that was a FOMC day, right? Yeah, last Wednesday. A swing short here on gold was shorting Friday, right down into this next liquidity low. And that, again, I unfortunately missed out on my personal, but that was like a 4,000 tick short. 4,000 tick short. So for me, for the best swing areas, it's all based off these daily patterns. You know, the daily evening stars, the daily liquidity grabs, the daily fake outs. In terms of like a swing trade right now, I wouldn't really be looking for too much in here. I wouldn't be looking for too much in here. It's kind of already had like the big swing short. Like this is a huge move on gold. So the daily time frame on gold could range for quite some time, which you may get another swing opportunity on gold. Maybe end of the week, maybe next week. You've kind of already had a lot of swing opportunities this month on gold. You had some nice lows down here to come and tag that we took from day trades, where you came up, tag the highs, you swing down into the lows, break the lows, swing down to the next lows down here. In terms of new swing opportunities, I would let the daily kind of shape up a little bit more. A little bit more. What are we up to here on Goldie? Trying to hold some resistance, trying to hold this support. I do think if we do start rejecting, there's the potential to bring in some buyers looking to do something like this, more likely to squeeze it lower. We have the 30-minute close on gold coming in the next 5 minutes as well. As long as the 30-minute holds above previous 30-minute highs, I'm happy to see if we can hold this trade like this. Anticipating a bit of a 30-minute evening star play. But yeah, you know, the swing price action on gold is same as silver. It can be very, very, very clean. Very, very clean. To me, it's all based off the daily time frame though. Let's see. We've got 5 more minutes till this 30 minutes going to close it, guys. If we close above, let me just show you guys here. If we close above this high here, I will close the trade straight away. I want to see price hold this previous 30-minute high to come down and tag at least current 30-minute lows, which is also the current hourly lows. How's the higher time frame looking on Goldie? Yeah, kind of chopping. Let's see. But yeah, there's been my best swing trade so far this year was actually on silver. I had a great swing trade on silver. Like I say, I unfortunately did miss the swing sells here on gold last week, but we took some great day trades, so I didn't really mind too much. But I don't look for I don't look for zones to just buy and sell off. To me, it's all based off price action. I don't like just buy and sell just when it comes into big zones. To me, it's all price action on the daily time frame on gold, which can also, like I say, can be very, very, very clean to read. Very, very clean to read. Daily time frame is probably one of my favorite time frames for even intraday analysis, like you guys always see. The way I day trade on gold is always based off that daily time frame. So this 5 minute, guys, last 5 minute 30, it's a make or break 5 minute. 5 minute close is bullish, I'll cut the trade. 5 minute close is bearish, happy to hold. If the 5 minute close is doji, also happy to hold. This level here, that's that previous 30 minute high there, guys. Previous 30 minute high. So as long as we hold below that on the 5 minute, the 30 minute is wicking out them highs, failing to close above. Fantastic. Come on, Gordy, where's that volume gone? Give us that volume back. Give us that Audi flip. Who's in this short? You guys in this short? Hope you guys don't like I say, don't sell it just because I'm selling, guys. If you like the short, take it. If you don't like it, don't take it. Personally, to me, it's absolutely worth a shot. Silver, let me see. Quick look at let's have a quick look at silver. Make sure silver's not doing anything better than gold. Nah, silver's not really doing too much here. Silver is, I wouldn't short silver. The reason I wouldn't short silver over gold is because look at this, look how bullish this 30 minute is. Whereas if you look at the 30 minute on gold, it's throwing nice wick rejections, whereas silver's actually just closing very bullish. So definitely wouldn't want to short silver. I would let silver play out for quite some time. So I do think gold is looking to be the nicest short so far here. Just watching the 30 minute close here on my other screen, guys. We've got one minute here. 1 minute. One minute, Goldie. We've gone from having loads of volume to not really doing too much. Yeah, I've already gone over why I have my TP and stop loss set there, man. I would just go back a little bit. I didn't just put it on. I've already explained where I will manage the risk here, where I will look to target. My stop loss, I will close the trade any closure above this current 30-minute high. And the reason I'm targeting down here is because I'm looking for price to come down for a deeper inverse head and shoulders here on gold before going long. My stop loss here is just a safety net. My actual exit on this trade is any closure back above this zone, I will cut the trade straight away. So in 1 minute here, if this 5 minute closes above, I will be closing the trade like minus $150. My stop loss here is just a safety net in case anything crazy happens on gold. But my stop is any closure back above this previous 30-minute high. And I'm looking to target, these lows back down here. Two nice levels to target. But again, look at this. In 30 seconds, guys, if this 5 minute closes above, guess what? That 30 minutes not going to be leaving that wick rejection. I'll close the trade straight away. So like I say, this is the big make or break 5 minute right now. It's a bit of a 5 minute morning star here too. So if we close above these highs, I will close it minus $100. Let's see. 10 seconds here on Goldie. Well, it's gonna close right at the high. Look at this, it's gonna close right at the high there. Yep, close right at the high. So, I mean, technically we didn't close above the previous 30-minute high. But the 30-minute did still close kind of bullish. Yeah, I'm gonna close. I'm closing minus $70 there. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I would have wanted this to drive lower. So I'm closing that at minus $70 there, guys. I may get back in. But I kind of wanted to see that 30-minute close a little bit more bearish, whereas it's still kind of closed bullish. See here, it did hold the previous 30-minute highs, which is nice, but it did still close bullish. So there is potential re-entries, but because I'm not entirely happy with the way that 30-minute closed, like, you know, I kind of wanted to see it close more like this. You wick the highs, you kind of close bearish doji. Gives me more confidence to short here. But because you actually closed bullish, it makes me think we might squeeze the highs one more time. So I'm happy to close for minus $70 and wait. And wait. There could be re-entries. There could be re-entries. Let's wait. Let's wait. Close my minus $8. Nice. Minus $8 is a good ban. Good close. Good close. There could be re-entries, like I say. Close it quick and just wait. There could be more entries. But one thing I don't want to do is just hold and hope. We were short from... what, somewhere around here-ish, somewhere around there. So I don't want to hold and hope. To me, if we were gonna break this support, well, we didn't do it for 10 minutes. For 10 minutes, we failed to close below the support, so therefore I'm just gonna close and wait. I kind of wanted to see this kind of wick the highs and close a bit more bearish. And now you're right back higher on gold. So good quick management. Good quick management. Like I say, guys, in these ranges with gold moving so big, and even at 1 micro. You know, 1 micro, this range here on gold's 400 ticks, $400. We have to manage aggressively. So if you don't want to manage that aggressively, like I say, guys, don't trade an XFA. Looks like we're probably going to come back up for these highs here now. I think we might come back up for them highs there. Let me get rid of this. Let's see. Which if we do, I mean, that hourlies could still close pretty bullish. Look at this. That's still pretty strong. 15, let me see, 5. Meh. Not much. Good quick close though. Look at that. Would have been squeezing us out for minus $200-300 there. And we're very likely going to tag these highs now. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you're going to come and squeeze them highs now. There you go. Squeezing them highs in the first 5 minutes of this current 30-minute. Right back above the highs again. Look at that. So very good exit there. Very good quick exit. I was happy to give the shorts a shot once you tag the hourly highs, close back below. Happy to give a short, anticipating a bit of a liquidity grab. However, once we don't break the support, we start to get back above. Cool. Close the trade and wait. Well, there you go. I just saved myself, you know, close that at minus $70, would be out like minus, what, 200-300 right now. So good quick exit there. And like I say, still above these current 30-minute highs, I wouldn't want to be a buyer here. Because above these 30-minute highs, to me, wick rejection in the first, what, 3 minutes, you could still reject at these highs. So let's see. But yeah, good quick exit there, guys. Happy to, you know, react to the shorts once you break back below. You fail to sell off. Well, and it's not that strong of a liquidity gap. Manage the risk. No ego, no thought process. It's not about being right or wrong. It's about, if you're wrong, be wrong fast. If you're right, hold the trade. Look at that hourly. Tagged lows, boom, straight back high. Like I say, it's easy to say, yeah, I would have loved to have bought this hourly, which I absolutely would have. I just was expecting more of a nice wick. More of a nice wick. Where could we go from here on gold? Could you come all the way right back up to retest that VWAP? Yeah, possibly. I do believe that if we're going to get all the way back up to this VWAP, that you can get like you get these strong 30-minute liquidity wicks, which we know gold loves to do. Tag the lows and then it comes to the highs. Like here, you tag the highs and then you start selling off. You haven't really done that much here on gold. You haven't really tagged any highs or lows. I see it. This is a great example of what I was wanting to see to be able to buy gold. Well, I didn't put it that big. See here how this middle candle tags the lows and holds support. I'm anticipating that if this hour comes down for a bottom wick, then I'm going to buy. So that's what I wanted to see to be able to buy this current hour on gold, is this right here, that nice wick. But unfortunately this hour, like I say, just opened and ripped, so there wasn't any reason to get in that. And where was that hourly opening? Here, right there. Let's see, Goldie. I'll give it a couple more minutes, guys. Give it a couple more minutes. The shorts aren't off the cards just yet. Give it a couple more minutes. If nothing, maybe we wait for closer to pre-New York. Let's see. Let's see. If I want to be a buyer on gold, I want to be a buyer here. Above here, be careful chasing buys up here. Because at any minute, that could be a 30-minute evening star player. Remember, it's Monday morning as well, guys. Monday morning, first day back after all the news that we had over the weekend. We got plenty of time this week, guys. Plenty of time. I really want to get short here on gold. I'm not going to chase it for no reason, but above these previous 30-minute highs, I'm looking at this 30-minute time frame. To me, it looks like a really nice liquidity grab. If I show you guys this chart here. Clean chart. Look at this 30-minute. To me, this looks like a 30-minute evening star shaping up. If the 5-minute gets back below, I will give it one more chance depending on the stops. Maybe even get a better risk reward from here. What would we be looking at? Something like this. How much would you be risking? About 200. See if you squeeze down for 800. It's a pretty good risk reward. Wicking out them 30-minute highs again. Hourly starting to get that nice wick rejection. We've got 22 minutes until this first hour of London is also going to close. Oh, look at this, getting right back down here on gold. It's teasing me to get in these longs. Goldie is asking me to sell it. In 1 minute, I'm going to give my trade a second chance here. I still like this idea. Goldie. And I will risk off the current 30-minute high. So if I get short in the next 5, my stop will be around, see, it's $300. I'll almost be back to break even on the day. To squeeze 600, let's see. I'm willing, like I say, I'm willing to risk a bit of this pre-London short, but I don't really want to risk all of it. By meaning I don't really want to risk all of it, I mean I don't want to risk all of it. I have to lock in the minimum $150 green day for a potential another payout soon. So I'm not going to go any lower than that. So if I can get a stop on this next 5, you know, I need to see at least a maximum 200 tick stop. See, it's 260. It's pretty huge. This is a nice short though. This is a nice sell-off. Come to realize that there is nothing like prices gone up or moved down too much. Anything is possible. Exactly, man. Only thing that we can do is manage the risk. That's it, man. That's it. Execute well, manage the risk. If you see a trade, just take it. Don't think too much. Execute it, manage the risk, and then learn. Look at this squeeze on Goldie. top wick in the next 5 minutes and 20 seconds. I'm going to try and get short here. If you don't like the bigger the stops, don't take it, guys. Like I say, stops are going to be like $300 probably, which would leave me around like 280 for the day. Thinking hurts, yes, exactly. Thinking too much is what kills traders. You don't want to think too much. Right, I'm gonna get short here again on gold, guys. It's my final chance here for London. I want to see if we can get short and squeeze this risk about 200's fine. 200's fine. Again, see if we can squeeze down for like a $600 trade. Reason for the short says that 30-minute evening star play. Look at that 30-minute. 30-minute evening star, trying to squeeze it all the way back down to this hourly open for about a 400 tick range. And this will be my final trade here for London. This will be about 3 trades in London with gold, with the way gold's moving. This will be my final short here. But to me, like I say, the risk reward's absolutely worth it. 30 minutes also shaping up nicely, so there'll be no reason for me to not give this a try. Let's see if Goldie's going to give us that volume. Previous 30-minute highs, we've tagged the highs. Hardly any bottom wick on this current hourly. 200 is going to be my max risk here. If I hit 200, I'm going to lock this XFA for the day. And I'll still be up like 380. Let me just make sure we're not missing anything on silver. Silver 30 minutes still closing strong. Silver looks more likely for longs, to be honest. Silver's looking good for longs. Let's see, US 100, Nasdaq. Again, nice squeeze higher on Nasdaq. Goldie right back up, guys. If it stops me out here, that'll be me for London. Where are we looking? Look at that instant top wick again. Look at this. Tough price action here, guys. I'm trying to react to it very well. Tagged highs bearish, straight back higher. You broke above, you engulfed, straight back below, right back higher. I do believe we're going to see this squeeze lower on Goldie, but I don't think London wants to do it. I don't think we want to do it. Also, no bottom wick on this current 5 here on the currency. Just straight back higher. Straight back higher. Let me see that 30 minute, look at that. See, he's trying to get that nice wick rejection. Was trying to wick the highs. Looking like we were going to sell off. Boom, straight back higher. If it does squeeze me out from here, I think the most logical thing now to wait for is probably, I guess, more of a break lower. To me, this was nice. But we get more of a break lower. Quick pullback, then short from there may be nicer. Maybe nicer. We got 15 close coming in 2 minutes here as well. Let's see, did we just survive that? Let's see. I really want to see this 5 come for a new high, so I can happy risk. It's not that much of a difference. Risk what? 180, 190. Which if it does sell off from here, maybe there's a re-entry. If we break this support aggressively, pull back, then maybe we can get it down. I'm trying to target on gold, which be watching for the rest of the day here, guys. Doesn't always have to play in London, but be watching for gold to come back down into like 41.75-ish, somewhere around this area. That's really where I can see gold coming back down into before you get longs up into 4,300. How's that 15 looking? 15, yeah, see, look, 15 is liquidating the previous highs. You haven't really grabbed any lows, so 15 is looking good. We've gone from having loads, like so much great volume to when we start trading, London Open, absolutely zero. Absolutely zero, unfortunately. Again, it's not that surprising. You have a huge sell-off, huge pullback. Yeah, you could range. Keeping my stop. My stop's at 61.3 here, guys. I'm not risking any more than 190 here. I don't want to see this 5 come up for a new high. This is the only way that I will get back in these shorts. If we don't break this support, then I will just, I won't look for any shorts at all. All right, let's see. Oh, it's going to squeeze me out there. So 15, yeah, 15 still closed bullish now. I don't want to be in that trade. There you go, fine. I'm out there, guys. I'm out. I'm going to lock this in at plus $400 here for the day. I'm not willing to risk any more than that because a couple more days can lock in the payout. I was happy to give the shorts a try there. You know, you see tagged highs, you close bearish. You were looking at it like you're going to get that 30-minute evening star. But yeah, you're right back up. So I won't short at all. I won't short gold at all anymore, guys. Unless we close back below, I won't sell it. But I'm gonna leave Goldie there, guys, for London. Took 3 trades. 1 very nice winner, 2 quick small losses. And I'm going to keep it up plus $390. These ranges are very, very big here, guys. So like I say, be careful trading these ranges. Me personally, I'm locking in the plus $400, and then we'll see what we get tomorrow. Looks like gold is just going to continue squeezing high here, guys. There's a, you know, we're down like a couple of thousand ticks to all the way back up. So be very, very, very careful trading, guys. Like I say, it's Monday morning after a big news of weekend. Don't go too crazy, and I'll see you guys same time again tomorrow. Trade safe, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.